To do the kind of business that we are doing, we're under fire every day. To do our business, you will need to submit to the Most High. Please help me tell your neighbor, you will need to submit to the Most High.
Welcome to Spirit Inspired Sermons. It is a channel dedicated to Apostle Arome Osayi.
I was talking to my brother and I didn't know that his elder brother contested elections for the governorship seat in a certain state. So he had some idea about how diabolical election processes can be in that state. He has an idea. He said, this dimension is there. I know the Most High. There was a certain election we were praying. A lot of believers were awake and praying for the candidate that we wanted to win. And the other candidate had gotten witches, gotten satanic intercessors. The satanic intercessors themselves said that their prayers were not effective on the man they were cursing. Why? Because there were a lot of intercessors that were on the case. And the Most High stepped in. It's not as if the witchcraft is not efficacious, but it is of no consequence in the face of Most High. So Satan will not change his mind about us. So to do our kind of business, I want to recommend to you, you will need to look for the Most High and dwell. He's talking about a depth in God, a place in God. Then you abide under the shadow of the Almighty. We prayed in our house. And when we prayed, my wife is prophetic. My cousin with us, very prophetic. She's a dreamer. So when we finish the normal routine prayers, everybody goes to sleep. The feedback of the prayers will come in the morning. And I was on my way to London, and my wife, Philip, her own PA, my daughter, were interested in escorting me to the airport. We were leaving from Makurdi. My cousin, that is a dreamer, had already seen that there were 3 graves. 3 graves. Okay. Well, even though there are 3 graves, I need to be in London. And I'm going by road. Started going. While we were in transit, the Holy Spirit spoke to me. And he said, send so amount to your father-in-law. He came again. Send so amount to your father-in-law. When he came the 3rd time, I knew this was the Lord. So I just sent. When he saw it, he said, son, because Alpha. I said, let it be so now so that we fulfill all righteousness. After doing that, a tanker that was laden with 40,000 liters of petrol, just recently loaded, navigating towards somewhere in the north, the brake failed. So the guy was, Philip was on the steering wheel. Brake failed. When the brake failed, the guy now knew that if he falls into the ditch, he's going to lose 40,000 liters. And I don't know the price then. So he felt it was cheaper for him to kill us. When the analysis was made, and according to the vision, there were 3 graves, and indeed, there were 3 people sitting on the back, Philip, my wife, and her PA. I was in the front, and my wife was holding. So the prophecy captured the intentions of Satan. It's not every prophetic word that is designed to, that is supposed to come to pass. Those of you that when you speak, and maybe it doesn't come to pass the way it was an intention of the devil that you picked. It was not designed to come to pass. It will only come to pass when you are not with the Most High. You get it? So, fortunately for us, that is, if we are trying to analyze the physics behind our deliverance, if there's anything like that. Okay, maybe human explanation. So there was no break. The guy was on top speed. It was a slope. Are you following? Because there was a bridge. You know that kind of bridge that they do to allow water. So it was a slope. It's a slope. So this guy just came and rammed into us. Do you know this was where they hit us? Where the car landed was where that wall is. Think about it. My office bag. You know my office bag. The windscreen at the back broke, and my office bag fell where the hit took place. That was where we calculated the distance of impact and the effect of impact. Those of us in the front, what they call it? The seat belt. The message people had a safety technology built around it. The seat belt it tied me to the seat like this. So it condemned. Do you understand what I'm talking about? It was condemned. I was tied to the seat like this. And the guys at the back had no seat belt. My daughter began to cry. So I asked Philip, "Are you alive?" He said, "Yes." I asked my wife, "Are you alive?" She said, "Yes." I asked the other lady, "Are you alive?" She said, "Yes." Okay. No, don't rush it. Just gradually. Let's. And my daughter was crying. I came out of the car, opened the door. They came out. The angel of the Lord that was assigned on that project, there was a way he aligned my box. And that was not necessarily how we packed the box. I'm saying he aligned the box. Aligned it in such a way that made that impact of no consequence. So that was why I was saying the physics, if we are to do some calculation as men, there was a way that box was aligned. The Most High can even use your toothpick as one of the strategies for your deliverance. That's what I'm saying. Your toothpick. You cannot be so wise to know what to do when a spirit comes to confront you. But the Most High. Then you now see the power of what? The Almighty. So we came out of the vehicle. No hurt. We pacified my daughter. She too, she calmed down. I said, we cannot take full inventory of the impact of this accident until tomorrow morning. If you find yourself in a situation of headache, it means we have other matters to deal with. Guess how we came out of the vehicles? Obviously, we had to end up in the police station because when the impact took place, the driver escaped. We called police from Lafayette to arrest the. Okay, you don't even want to know the story. We were in that place. But you see, the reason why I was at the police station, all those reports were given and all of that, was because we were alive. And all the arguments that was taking place, we now shut the driver up and said, "You wait." We told him about the horn that was blaring. That means he knew that he had no brakes. There were options of how to navigate, but he chose to kill us as. And he himself accepted that, yes, it was true. So the agent that Satan wanted to use to achieve murder also was in cooperation with Satan, that it was better for these three people to die than for my tanker load. They were one, Satan and him. At some point in the arena of compatibility, they were one. So the man wanted to kill us, Satan wanted to kill us. They were in partnership, but that partnership did not yield result because we were under the influence of the power of what? The Almighty. We left the car there, took public transport to Abuja. I don't want to tell you about that car, the car that we took. So you will know that Satan was on our case. But I made it to London. It was when I got to London I knew why Satan was fighting. There was someone that he wanted to remain in captivity. He didn't want me to make it because he cannot control what will happen if I get there. Your life and your story will be told differently if you are in league with the Almighty. I say, somebody woke up. He said, I'm not feeling well about this trip. You know the reason why I still traveled, even though there was a vision? I had peace. There was an intelligence that did not affect the economy of my own peace. It means we can risk it. I know the sign that means stay home. That sign did not come. We were high in spirit. Do you understand that? The sign did not come on any of the people that was traveling. That's why we moved. Now, there were many people that had signs or stuff, they still went on those journeys. They were kidnapped, and in the midst of the kidnap, they died. Let me tell you something. It is very easy for God to deliver you. He has many ways. The tire can go flat, and a car can hit you people. You have a lesser problem, and you will stay somewhere and wait for 30 minutes, and then other people will replace you in the kidnapping agenda. If the Most High, He is a God of ways. There are so many variables that He can capitalize on to deliver a man. If you see a man go headlong, you know what? He doesn't know the Almighty. Come with me. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge. These are the experiences that you are bound to have if you are in league with the Most High, and then you abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So you experience God as a refuge. You experience God as a fortress. Notice again, He now, are you there? I will say of the Lord, He is my. You will notice His description of God in verse 2 is personal. It's not corporate. It's not communal. It's personal. I will say of the Lord, not we will say of the Lord, not He is our refuge. So can you see that our experiences as Christians are bound to be different depending on how we know the Lord? So you experience Him as your refuge, you experience Him as your fortress, and all of this is tied to the first condition.
Thank you for watching Spirit Inspired Sermons. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more powerful teachings.